I get it. It's a lot of stuff on Netflix, on Hulu, all that stuff. You paying for subscription. You paying Apple Plus, Hulu Plus, Plus. There's a bunch of pluses out here, right? And you don't know where your money is going. Well, guess what? That's why today we are sponsored by Rocket Money. What's that? Formerly known as Truebill, all right? Rocket Money is out here to save you money, all right? 80% of the time, you don't know where your money is going when it comes to these subscriptions. But guess what? Rocket Money does. They are here to help you, right? The app shows you all your subscriptions in one place and cancels what you don't want. You need something that's going to come in and manage your time and manage your money. And Rocket Money is that for you, all right? It can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. And that's the worst. You know what I'm saying? When you think you got that money in your account and you be like, let me go get me a sandwich. Nope. Guess what? You can't because you ain't have Rocket Money and now your money is gone. Your money done skyrocketed up out of here because you ain't have Rocket Money. So make sure you tap in with Rocket Money. All right. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions with Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/trap. Seriously, it really could save you hundreds of dollars. So don't be playing around. Don't be complaining like, oh, I don't know where my money's going. It's going to them subscriptions, all right? That's why we get money over here at the Comedy Trap House, because we don't get trapped in subscriptions because we got Rocket Money, all right? So make sure you tap in to Rocket Money, all right? That's rocketmoney.com/trap. Go ahead and get you some Rocket Money. Boom.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud. Don't get fired by your boss.
I'm unemployed.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm your host, Rome Green Jr., aka the voice himself, aka Big Shuka, aka whatever you want to be, you can be it. Anyway, we got Cam in the building.
Emmanuel won't be here today, though. My team beat his team yesterday.
Yeah, you know how that goes. We got Mike Mendez in the building.
My team also won yesterday, so
Shout out to them Packers. My team has a torn ACL now that's going to ruin us. But we got a very special guest in the building with us today. Oh man, this is a cool episode, man. This is a really cool episode. This guy, he's an artist. He's a creator himself. We met him 2006, college, a long time ago. We go way back, man, and we're just honored to have him here. Honored that he's still on this earth, creating and doing great things.
This is my first college roommate.
It's Cam's first college roommate. He's seen the maturation of us, of Dormtainment, of everything. We've seen him grow as well. Give it up for Markis Gallashaw in the building.
It's an honor to be here.
What's up, man?
It's an honor to be here, yo.
That's cool, man.
That's
like,
cool. That's cool. You know we got to go down memory lane, but we'll
Yeah,
save
we
it. We're gonna go.
We're gonna jump into it, man. First and foremost, this is something we're excited about, guys. All right, I need you guys to listen up and listen up very closely. Okay, so we know you guys. Y'all have seen us go to Greece. You've seen us go to Senegal. You've seen us go to Tanzania, Zanzibar, and Egypt. All right. We be traveling, okay? Now it's your chance to be traveling with us, all right? We have a very, very, very amazing opportunity that we are very grateful to have. But before we have even the full-on details, we got to know where you want to go. We got to know how much you're willing to spend. We got to know how many people we can take, all right? So this is what we need you to do. There's a survey in the description below. Before you click off this podcast, click the survey, answer all those questions. I think it's like 13 questions. It's something short. But
Really
we need to know where you guys would want to go with us. Now, this group can be between 8 to 20 people, all right? So once the slots are filled, the slots are filled. This will be for spring of 2023, probably somewhere around there.
You got time to save.
You got time to save.
Your payment plan, whatever.
All that stuff. But this portion right here is just the survey. This isn't the payment link or nothing. We have to figure out where the destination is. Once we pick the destination, then we'll send out the final links. Now, y'all been talking all that shit about you want to go with us traveling. This is your time, all right? So click the link in the description. Please do the survey. Please let us know where you would like to go. And we have also another disclaimer. Don't pick somewhere we already been. Come on, guys. Like, don't pick. You know the places we've been. I just named them.
And don't pick nowhere in the United States.
And don't pick nowhere in the United States. We going international. And the cool thing about this is we'll get to do, activities. The hotels will be covered. All this stuff just with your payment. And we'll get to do, like, workshops or whatever, like Boss Talk. Maybe we'll get to do a live podcast. The possibilities are endless. But first, we got to know where we're going to go. All right? So please do that. Click the survey, answer those questions, and let's get to it. All right. So we look forward to that. We're very excited because we don't know where everybody's going to pick. We got a feeling of some areas that people may pick, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Australia would be sick.
Australia. Let's go.
It'd be a long flight.
It'd be a long flight, but let's do it. That's where they want to go.
We'll go back way though.
Them fucking bugs and spiders and they got a lot of shit that kill you in Australia. There's a lot of stuff that go on, and maybe the people too. But also, I just want to talk about shout out to everybody I just had the opportunity to work with over at Audible. I just was in Atlanta shooting a voiceover project for Kevin Hart and Charlamagne. They have a new Audible project that's coming out in February. So it's a scripted podcast called Unleashed for Love. And it's like 8 episodes, and I play like 2 characters on there. So I'm super excited about that. My voiceover career is beginning. I'm going to be the new Morgan Freeman or the Allstate guy. So get ready, because I'm coming. All right?
Well, if you're the new Allstate guy, I ain't paying for insurance.
No, you gonna pay.
No, I'm not.
You think you're going to just get a free deductible?
Hey, man, I'm going to ruin that career. You're going to give me a free deductible. I'll do something to damage your vocal cords.
But I want to talk about one thing, because I know we're about to go into Atlanta. So Atlanta is so much different now. It's a whole different place. Like, stuff that was there, that's there now, was not there.
Especially
buildings.
That area over there by Metro Point.
Like,
it's like, when I like...
It's a different city.
I'm talking about
different city, just in that one little
just in that one neighborhood. But this, like, I understand why old guys give wisdom now. It feels good. So this is what happened. I'm out with Gomez. Shout out Gomez. I'm out with him, and we're leaving this place where he was DJing. Cool. I'm walking to the rental car. There's this kid looking like standing out there. He like, hey, you know Travis? No, I don't know Travis. Scott? Maybe, but no, I don't know the Travis you looking for. He's like, oh man, he left me. That nigga done left me. I was like, all right, fam, well, I got to get to my car right here. So I open the car, get in. I see him do like this. I said, here we go. All right, so I roll down the window. I'm like, what's up? He said, hey man, I know you don't know me, but I'm just trying to get to the dorms over there in over by Georgia State. I'm just trying to get to the dorms over there. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. You think you can give me a ride? I was like, bro, it's 2 a.m. I don't really know you like that. I don't know about that. And Gomez is over looking at me, and he was like, please, man, like black man to black man, I'm just trying to get to my college dorm, man. I was like, fuck, man. All right, get in. So I let him in the car. So I'm looking at him, making sure, like.
Be honest with you, I would call him Uber.
Yeah, and that's what that's what I was thinking about.
Anything.
But it was interesting. So he gets in the car, and we pull off. He goes, hey, you got any Nipsey? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm just feeling like listening to something that's gonna motivate me. I was like, all right. So I put on Victory Lap. The first song come on, Victory Lap come on, he started rapping. And I know he drunk, but he rapping. I was like, all right, so I'm rapping with him, like, this shit go on. So we riding, rapping. I'm like, I don't know this man. Yeah. And so then the music, I was like, you all right? He was like, yeah, man, I'm just drunk, man. But he was like, and this how fast shit switched. He was like, but that Travis dude, man, he's like, I I'm gonna have to fuck his bitch now, man. I said, wait, hold on, wait, we went from positive. Wait, what's going on? He was like, nah, he done sucking me too many times, man. I don't like that shit. So then I'm like, hey, man, to be honest, that's not gonna get you nowhere. Like, it's just not. It's not gonna get you. I know it feels like it was not gonna get you nowhere. And he's like, you think so? I was like, you don't need to do that, man. It's other women out here, man. Like, it's all right. Because I said that might happen. You don't know what type of temperament he may have. He might try to kill you. I don't know. I was like, you never know out here. He was like, all right, man, cool. So we riding, and I'm just riding with him. He was like, you from here? I was like, no, I went to school here. He was like, when you go to school? I was like, 06. This nigga looked at me, he said, 06. Oh, you one of them old niggas. I said, God damn.
Oh man.
I said, I guess so, man. I was like, how old are you? He was like, I'm 19, bro. I was like, shit, man. I was like, I guess to you.
Born 2002?
Like, yeah, he was like, I'm 19. And so immediately I kick in the old man mode immediately. And I'm like, hey, man, well, let me tell you some shit that I wish I knew at 19. And we riding for like, we get there, we park, and I'm talking to this man. I'm just like, hey, man, look, download this app for these stocks right here. Hey, follow this person. I'm telling you this and that. And he looking at me like, okay, cool. Yeah. He was like, okay, what'd you say it was? And he got out the car, and I'm sitting in the car. And I'm like, oh, but right before he got out, and he asked me, he was like, when next time you gonna be back? I was like, I'm not sure. I was like, but look, man, I was like, life too short to be worried about the stuff you was worried about. So don't. Just live your life for you and not nobody else. And he was like, all right, okay. And he left. And I'm sitting in the car. What the fuck just happened? Right? I was like, what type of guru? Like, it was just so funny.
Did
but
you
I was
ever
like,
get his IG or anything?
No. I was so tired too. I was like, I just let him go. But it was so interesting. I was like, I see why old dudes like giving back. It felt good. I'm riding home like, yeah. I hope he could go off and still do the same thing, but I felt good about it. I was like,
two things. One, you always come with a story after you were out of town.
Yeah.
And usually I don't care for them. This is how you come back with a story. Next time when you come back with stories like that. This is what I like. That's a heartwarming story.
That's a wholesome
Because I'm
story.
gonna be honest with you, 2 a.m. in the morning.
And that's what I said.
I'm in Atlanta. How Atlanta has changed.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, I'll call you an Uber. Already I would have been like, is he trying to set me up, get my attention?
And that's why I was looking.
But I'm like, I'll get you an Uber, dog. Because you young, you black, I get you an Uber. I don't know about it. Would never happen.
I feel you. I guess I just had a good
maybe
feeling.
If you was with me, maybe.
Yeah.
But by myself, nah.
I feel you. And I thought about it after. I said that could have went a whole different way, but God protected me. It was all good. But I was just like, it was such an interesting. He was rapping too. I was like, he going through something. He getting it out,
Bro, the second he started going in, that's when I'm, just stay on FaceTime with me real quick, just in case, because he got that energy.
Through.
Man.
I had told Gomez where I was, and he was like, all right, well, I'm gonna hang close by just in case. But it was cool though. It was funny. But man, speaking of Atlanta, let's go back, man. Like we're
back to them old days.
To them old days.
His buddy said they old.
Oh, man.
So it was September 28th, 2006 when I moved into the
That
dorm.
boy got the date, boy.
I remember because it was my ex-birthday. She mad that I moved.
That's funny.
I had to do what was best for me.
Come on, man.
We ain't married, so I did the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing.
I moved into the dorm. It was Markis and Jacob.
Oh man,
I got a funny Jacob story for you. And Jacob. And I remember just introducing myself. I was like, all right, this is my college career. This is going to be my roommates. I got an Asian dude and I got a black dude. Let's
Not
do
mad at it.
Let's go.
And for y'all that don't know, we all went to the Art Institute and we stayed at Metro Point. If Metro Point's still around, I don't know.
The building's there. It's not called Metro Point.
Damn, see, that makes sense.
A lot's changed, like you said.
A lot's changed.
But I met him and I was like, all right, this seemed like a cool dude. He looked like he's go to art school.
Yeah.
Like we all going to art school, and that was my first impression. What was your first impression?
I was like, this guy is the smoothest person I've ever seen in my. This was before I met you. Like one and two. I've never seen anybody move with that energy of, oh, I'm gonna start off with the do-rag on in the morning, walk out with the tank top, sweatpants, slippers. Yo, what's good, man? Good morning.
And I was giving y'all grace because in Miami, I usually just had on boxers. No shirt. No, but I was like, all right, I'm living with people. Let me put on a shirt, let me put on some pants because it ain't just me here. So, yeah.
I appreciated that. Man. I appreciated that a lot.
What did you study when you first got there?
Oh, when I first got there, it was called Media Arts and Animation. It's basically just character animation, 2D and 3D. And
Gotcha.
yeah, I just remember. We can go step by step, but
Let's do it.
this is one of the most prominent memories I have.
I have a memory too.
Cameron Miller. The morning walkout. Oh, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? Can I use your computer? Just straight up. Yo, man, can I use your computer real quick? And I would be like, yeah, man, of course. I just remember it being like this was what I remember being the most one-on-one time I had with you. Was like, oh yeah, go ahead, check the internet or whatever. Because I had this old busted Gateway computer.
Oh man, I had the
I didn't
Gateway.
have my computer.
Yeah, you ain't had a Mac yet.
Nah, he didn't have because you were the first one out of the whole group
Yeah, they
to
had
get
the
like
Mac,
the Mac,
the desktop.
the desktop joint.
That was an amazing time. Mac desktop. It went through some stuff.
Bro, I remember us being on there and like, oh, okay, yeah, let's load up the Photos app.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch
all day. Let's check out this filter here.
I got photo albums in my old. It's on some hard drive somewhere from old Mac computer, and they are trash. They are so trash.
They're all on Facebook.
And I put a lot of them on Facebook. It's bad. It's bad.
One of my most prominent memories. So Markis was actually a good roommate. I was lucky to have Markis as a roommate. It was only one thing I didn't like, and you know what it is.
Okay.
Tell me.
No. You tell me.
No, I want you to guess what I said. What you think it is?
Okay.
That used to make me mad.
All right, because I can think of a few things I did that would have made you mad. So let's start with number one. Was it dirty dishes?
No.
Okay. Was it falling asleep in random places?
No. That's your bit because we all had our
Tay
own.
did the same thing.
So basically, let me explain our setup. So we were lucky. The dorms we had, each person had their own room, own bathroom. We just shared the kitchen and the living room. So you ain't fall asleep in my room. I don't care where you fall asleep. I ain't, So no.
Okay. Oh man. Was my music too loud? Because I know ours was.
Nope. I used to blast music too.
Okay.
But it's something that involves your room.
Was it
and noise?
Wait, hold on. Wait, was it me snoring?
No. But it had to do with sleep.
Okay. Did I fall asleep naked?
All right.
Like with the door open?
I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Your alarm would go off, and you such a deep sleeper. And he had the loudest alarm.
Oh, one of them wham.
I'm talking about, I live on the opposite side of the dorm, and I can hear it in my room. I'm like, when this guy gonna turn this off? I'm sleeping. So I had to get up, and I'm banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Markis. And I would open the door, knocked out. I'm pushing him. He's still, I'm like, is he dead? And he would finally get up. I'm like, Markis, your alarm. He's like, oh, my bad. And turned off. Only thing I ever had an issue with.
How you sleep that deep?
I don't know. That's what I said.
Okay.
This nigga can go through hurricanes. And the hurricane's just gonna lift him up, put him down. He ain't gonna know what's going on.
It's funny you said that because for those of you that don't know, there was this famous hurricane in Charleston that hit like all of Florida and Charleston, South Carolina. Hurricane Hugo, massive hurricane, destroyed a lot of cities, including Charleston. I was like 1 or 2 years old at that time. Both me and my dad 100% slept through that whole thing. Like,
so that's where you get it from.
Yeah,
your dad.
you've been sleep.
Yeah,
like you really don't be hearing that.
Bro, so like my grandmother's house is where we stayed at that time. We're sleeping in the house. Right across the street, there's this old church, this like with this giant like round, the nipple steeples.
Yeah.
The joint ripped off, landed in the street. I'm talking about like I could like throw a baseball and hit it. Nothing. We woke up. What happened?
What happened? I don't think I could ever sleep there. I'm immediately up as soon as I hear something.
And that's the only issue I ever had.
That's not. I mean, that's
a great thing. That's
a great
the only
thing.
issue I got with
it
you.
is an issue, but it's not.
And it wasn't like every day. But when it happened, I'm like, yo, all right. Because as soon as I'm getting up, I got to get up. That's when I'm mad now because I got to get up
Yeah.
and bang on this door.
I
I'm
think
like,
a funny thing that happened too, we made a documentary called, and I want you to listen to this title. This title is phenomenal. We made a documentary, Markis was in it, called Stuff. We were so original that we called the documentary Stuff.
but it was about stuff.
It was.
It was literally about stuff. So that was also comedy before we even were in the comedy group. We knew this is funny. It's called Stuff, and it was really us. We're excited to be at Atlantic Station, which is a whole nother thing now. And we just went around Atlantic Station doing interviews. Everybody did an interview. And did we go anywhere else besides Atlantic Station? Was it all?
I know we did 2 parts. I'm trying to remember if he was in part 2 or part 1.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
part 2, I know he was in for sure, and I know he shot that part at our.
Gotcha.
Limburg.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
Stuff. The documentary.
So we did 2 of the guy version, then we did 1 of the girl
That was a
version
yeah,
too.
yeah,
that was also in Limburg.
That's funny.
And then we did a Miami edition.
Then we did a Miami edition. Now what we could talk about, because Marcus was a part of this, is our Party Like a Rockstar
my God.
music video.
Oh, you mean when we finally made it big?
When we made it big.
Paid us $50 that
Come
day,
on,
boy.
man.
I was like, hey man.
Come on, man. I thought we got like 100.
Nah, we got 50.
We got
We was
50.
supposed to get nothing. And
Oh,
they
that's
said they
true.
gonna give us 50.
Here's how we. I don't even remember how I met this casting lady. I do not remember how I met her, but that's one of my strengths is meeting people. So I don't know how I met her, but I just know she told us to all come to this casting. We all showed up.
And that was over in the Metro Point area.
That was
too.
over in the Metro Point
Wasn't too
area.
far.
We went to this casting and they were like, all right, mind you, this is a lesson in being prepared before the time comes because we had already been to the club making up dances, right? So when we knew we had the casting, we was like, all right, we can't just go in there. We got to have something to go in there with. So we all in our dorm room making up this stupid ass dance. Went there and they were like, all right, guys. So, they said something. We was like, all right, we got, put on the song. They put on the song. We did a little dance, little routine. It was like, all right, yeah, we'll put you guys in the video. And we're not thinking we're going to be a main integral part towards that end of the video. We're thinking like, okay, they might just spread us out in there. It was like, no, we can paint your faces like Kiss. And we was like, all right, cool. And then the rest is history. Yeah. That was what y'all don't understand about that video shoot is in the Party Like a Rockstar video, there's a club scene. It looks fun and it was fun the first 2 or 3 times. We did that club scene about 20 times. People jumping, stage diving, all type of stuff. And then but the first day was the actual when we went to Bowen Homes and
they thought we were the Shot
They
Boys.
thought we were the
Never
Shot
seen them.
Boys, and yeah, that was crazy. And we did that. That whole thing. It was hot in there.
Oh my God,
bouncing around. But that end scene with us as Kiss. As a matter of fact, can you scrub to the end? Just scrub like right in. Yeah, right. Back it up a little bit.
Most replayed. You saw that?
Oh,
That's the most replayed. Back it up some more.
Most replayed parts. Right there.
Right there.
Hey.
It was me, all of us, Tay, Rodney, and Marcus in Maine.
In Maine, yeah. That looks so fun.
Oh my God.
In the middle of the projects, dancing. Party like a rock star.
With some Kiss.
That is college.
That's college.
College.
Play it real quick. I just want to see. Play it and pause it again on the. I'm trying to see if we can catch Marcus because he got going.
The close up with the color background. Right there, that's him right
that's
there.
The bouncing the hair.
Bouncing the hair.
He was hype.
Look at his dad. Look at the manual.
You gonna get a close up like this at a me.
Yeah. There you go, right there.
Look at that guy.
Me and him.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
That is funny, dog.
That's some history.
That's some memory forever.
That's
I ain't never gonna go nowhere.
Party like a rock star. That song was huge.
The funny thing about it, you didn't never really go to the club with us like that, though.
Bro, I went to the club like once or twice with y'all.
Yeah.
Like
Why
house
was that?
parties.
Why you hated her?
So let me tell you why I hated you. Because I'm glad you brought me on for this. I'm finally.
You've been ready to say this on your
say this for a minute. Y'all gonna hear it too. I love y'all, man. No, I just like it never really like vibed with me. So I was a weirdo. I was a bit of a weirdo, you know. Like I didn't really like.
Where we went to art school,
bro.
We definitely
That's
went to
why
art
we all
school.
went to art school.
We made a documentary called Stuff.
We did make a documentary called
All
Stuff.
weird.
But like we both remember that school. We were the coolest people at that weird art school. Like y'all remember downstairs with the in the like area with the concessions, the gamers.
Yeah.
Straight up, they never went to class. They just stayed down there playing like Mario Kart and stuff all day. So yeah, I was in that place at that, especially at that time where I was like, okay, I'm not really sure how like my money's gonna like work.
And you were new to Atlanta because you're from South Carolina, right?
From Charleston, South Carolina. Moved up there just for school. Moved up here just for. Well, not here. We're not. We're in.
To Atlanta.
Moved to Atlanta, and I was working a lot. So most of my time spent was at Whole Foods, stuff like that. I'd be working.
You was working at Whole Foods.
Yeah, man. I'd have to get up sometimes I have to get up super early at like and be there at 6. Other times I had to be there until like 10 o'clock at night. Plus
you
I
be
still had
tired.
homework. I was tired, man.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Now I definitely, I definitely feel that. Yeah. You was way more responsible as a young man than I was for sure.
We was just wanting to party. I get it. How you felt back then, I feel now about that. Don't vibe with me.
Yeah, that don't do
back
nothing.
then, that's the only vibe I wanted.
Yeah.
This is true.
Did you ever feel like you missed out on a lot of that time?
I do a little bit. Like I think I would have experimented a little bit more. Gone out to a few more clubs, at least just to have that experience and say, okay, check, done.
Because one of them things like you don't want to gain resentment or nothing. You be like, man, they don't want to go out with me. You know, I got to work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get that though.
So let me ask you this: since the club wasn't your vibe, what were you doing for fun in college then? Where were you going out then?
I think like we used to go to like movies and stuff like
That's
that.
true.
That was our thing. Like, we go to premieres. I don't remember which one. Like I don't remember any of the movies that we saw, but like we went to a lot of movies. And that was like my big thing. Movies. We do house parties. I went to way more house parties.
Gotcha.
That made sense. Like especially when we lived in Metro Point. Like it was just easy to walk somewhere.
Yeah, house
or
parties.
The flats, you know.
Yeah, I remember we was supposed to throw a house party. They shut it down because they knew we was finna tear the city up.
What's funny, like, so it started off with me, Markis, and Jacob left early. Like, I remember the first memory with all three of y'all when he took it. I think he went to the base to get groceries. Remember he took us to a base, and then I remember he left, and I don't know if you remember this, but it was a time he left, and he got a package. And I hit him. I said, "Yeah, you got a package." He said, "Oh, just open. Let me know what it is." So I opened the package. It's male enhancement pills.
Excuse me?
It was male enhancement pills for Jacob. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to call him back and let him know what it is. He like, hello? I said, yeah, it's male enhancement pills. You want me to mail them to you? He like, nah. He said, that's one of my friends probably playing a joke on me or something. I was like, it's in your name. He like, yeah, my friends. He like, you can just throw them away. He was using male enhancement pills.
Oh, man.
Damn, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Would you ever take anything like that?
Trust me, if I would have had my chance. I had them all right there, but I threw them away. I didn't need them.
Do anybody? Have you know anybody that's taken them and been like, "Hey, bro, nah, like these work"?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah. I don't want to say his name.
Oh, yeah, you ain't gotta say his name.
Homie, I know who frequents, strip clubs and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I took one in fucking hours. I'm like, good for you, buddy.
But that's more of like, was it more enhancement?
No. I'm talking about to grow his
like
penis.
the rhino kind of.
No, he's talking about grow.
His pills were to grow his penis, not like not Viagra.
Okay, my bad.
It was male enhancement, like to grow.
I was thinking like the pills you see at the gas station.
Oh yeah, no, that shit be killing people.
I don't want to talk down on the Asian brothers, but he was Asian, so it was very funny when I opened and saw what it was.
Oh man, that's a whole new layer because I really thought you meant like, the long lasting.
No. He talking about.
I'm talking about to grow it.
Yeah,
it said that you take this, it's gonna grow you this many inches on that thing. Cause I was like, this can't be what I think it is.
Exactly what it was.
Because first I saw male enhancement, I said no way. Then I started reading it. I said, man,
he was trying to get a head start.
Yeah, he made me throw it away.
I felt that coming.
He left before they came. He forgot about it.
He said, "Oh damn, that sucks, man. Especially when somebody else opened your package. That sucks." Today's sponsor is Rocket Money. Now, what's Rocket Money? Well, Rocket Money is something that's gonna save you money, and everybody like to save money because with the economy the way it is right now. And the way gas is right now, you know what? You could have put more gas in your tank, but you didn't because you had Hulu Plus, you had Disney Plus, and guess what? It plussed into a negative, and it took your money out your account, and you need Rocket Money to help you. All right, Rocket Money is here to have all your subscriptions in one place to make sure you get exactly what you need, canceled, and on time because you don't want that wasted money in your account. You don't want to have that. All right, so make sure you tap in with our sponsor today. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/trap. It can save you hundreds, and I do mean hundreds of dollars because I've saved money because I ain't got all that nonsense because I got Rocket Money. So tap in with Rocket Money. That's rocketmoney.com/trap. Boom. Get that.
So after he left, we got a new roommate, and his name was AJ. Now, AJ was very interesting.
Oh my god!
I used to be mad at AJ for a different reason.
Yeah.
His dirtiness would make me mad, and his room smelled terrible. And the funniest memory I have of AJ is two, and I think you were there for. I know you were there for the first one. My name when his dad used to come visit. And his dad, every time his dad used to come visit, would yell at him.
Like yell.
Yeah, like, AJ, clean up your room. It smells like piss in here. And all AJ would ever do, and anyone confront him, is apologize. He's like, Dad, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he talked just like that.
I'm sorry, Dad. I've been going to class. I'm studying.
That's exactly
all right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. His hands would get higher the more he would apologize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He was so...
Every time even when I seen him at school or somewhere, I would see him or on the bus or something. I was like, AJ, what's up? Hey man, I'm like, you all right? Hey, what was going on?
I'm like, how you doing? Well, just going to class, going home, just doing my thing. All right, AJ. I had no issue with him personally. I had an issue with his habits.
He was a messy, smelly roommate, and like no disrespect, like
and he was
we're all
nice
allowed to
guy.
evolve. He was so nice.
That'd be the bad part when it's so nice, but the smell ain't. Yeah.
His favorite meal, what I remember. Again,
I know what it is.
Hot dogs with cheese on it.
Just hot dog with cheese on it.
He would cook the hot dog, then put it in the microwave with cheese on it. And then they used to talk about, them two used to go back and forth, and I used to be laughing. He like, AJ, what are you eating? he like,
I went in on
food.
AJ.
You used to be going in on his food?
I did. I was like, what is that, AJ? You chose this? You paid for this? AJ, grow up. There's other food.
I'm sorry. I mean, I like hot dog with cheese on it. I'm sorry.
Look, I know for a fact, me and Cam's go-to meal, it used to be, we used to go to Walmart. They had this, they don't have it no more, thank goodness. They had this box of tilapia.
$10.
I'm talking about, and not
2 pounds of tilapia.
Not what y'all think. I'm talking about it's a box of tilapia that can last you a long time. A box of tilapia, some green beans,
and
some garlic mashed potatoes in a pack. And when I tell you, niggas used to run through that. Used to run through that.
Good, man. I was eating gourmet. I ain't eating like AJ. I'm eating gourmet.
That and them Tostino 99-cent pizzas.
Until they got hip to it and they started charging $105.
Yeah,
I said, come on, man. We in college, man. Come on. Stop this.
Stop that stuff. them, and they used to slap. All of it used to slap.
Now, the second big AJ memory, and I think you were there. It was Valentine's Day. He was dating that girl at the time. And they were having an argument. And I remember you were there, right? For sure.
I think, because I remember, I know I was there for one argument. We
sitting on the couch in the living room all talking. I believe it was me, you,
was it
Markis, and maybe Emmanuel.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
But if not, it was us three.
Yeah.
I believe he was there. And they arguing. She comes out, and she has this vase in her hand, flower vase. And it got like beads in it too. She throws it. F you, AJ. It breaks, shatters across, because the floor is concrete. Shatter across the floor. She storms out, slams the door. Boom. So we looking. It was to the left. We look at all the destruction. We look at her walk out. We look back at AJ. He look at us. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna clean that up. She gets out of control sometimes. I'm so sorry.
We like, AJ, stand up.
And we like, AJ, man, you gotta leave this girl, dog. can't let him keep treating you like this. Put your foot in. Like, I know, but I don't know what to do.
And it's something like thinking back on it now, going through therapy, going through stuff like that. The man was being abused. Like, like the man was literally, man, he didn't even know what was going, because he was so far gone.
Everyone in his life was yelling at him.
And that's what, he was just
including me.
He said, including me about his hot dog eating.
Yeah, bro.
No, what now? A super memory I have of us that it's literally on Facebook now. I might have to go watch it today because now I'm thinking about it. It's our breakfast freestyles. And especially part 2.
It's funny you bring this up. I'm gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
One thing. The first time I heard Markis rap, I was blown away, low key. I was like, one, I didn't think he was gonna be be rapping.
Yeah.
2, is what you were saying. I was like, all right, you got some bars, some double entendres in here. And then 3, it was your voice.
Yeah.
Like when you hear it back, like talking to you be like, all right, you talking. But when you hear it on audio and you was rapping, I'm like, he got a good rap voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, if he want to be a rapper, he could be.
Yeah.
Like you was far more advanced in how you was putting your rhyme schemes together than we were back then. We were just silly. Like you was actually saying some bars. I was like, I think you hit the Green Mile line.
Oh yeah.
Something about the Green Mile.
Walk a Green Mile. Like it was so hard.
I was like, his flows. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, he got the best rap. I ain't gonna tell him, but
yeah, and like
at the moment, I
think the first time I really
your flowers now.
First time I really heard it was that breakfast freestyle. Like KT was hitting the beat.
See if I can find it.
KT was hitting the beat, and then you came on and started rapping. And it was like no green eggs and ham, only uncles and Sam. I was like, he talking about taxes and shit.
I was like, this man is so far advanced than us right now.
I was like, I need to stay home more. How you learning this stuff?
Was it on yours or mine?
I think it's on both because I think we both tagged in it. But you try mine, the videos, and then scroll all the way down because it's at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
it's at the bottom. But the beat came on so hard because KT was hitting that shit.
Found it.
That shit was so hard.
Let me see. This Happy Birthday Portia. We used to do that too. We used to rap to our friends on their birthday.
College was fun, man. Just do shit. Just don't give a fuck. Just do shit. Now I got responsibilities.
Schedules. Oh, they're expecting.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, appointments.
Bro.
Adult burdens.
Yeah, adult burdens, man. Back then, we didn't know how good we had it.
I think I'm getting close, guys.
Uh-oh.
Y'all just keep going.
Oh, no. But that was fun because we did 2 parts. Did you just do the part 2 of that?
Because we did the breakfast freestyle. We did circles.
Yeah. Circles hard. Yeah, that beat was hard.
I forgot about circles.
Circles was hard.
You really.
Okay.
Think about it. This is 2008.
That's crazy. Sure. 2008.
Yeah. Let's see, Mark, and let me just find his part. I'll put it on the
2008.
I'm wearing the Whole Foods hat too. I just got off work.
Let me know. You can hear it. Markis, come on.
He got his. There.
Genio burgers, just certain smiles. IHOP pancake, I walk a green mile. No green eggs and ham. Yeah, just uncles and Sams. And for
taxes I'll pay.
Just for me to get an
IHOP pancake.
Come on, Cam.
Hey, that beat was that shit was hard.
That was just a regular freestyle.
Yeah.
We played circles. He was really rapping on side. Where is circles?
That man,
who would have circles?
KT probably got it. Might be
because
KT.
That's when he really put we was like actually wrote some bars. And I was like, all right, this man can rap. This was just a freestyle. I was like, okay.
And for taxes I'll pay just for me to get an IHOP pancake. Yeah.
He said, well, I walk the green mile. Come on, man.
That's fun times,
2008.
Man. We might have to low key repost that whole freestyle on YouTube. Just like here, y'all. Just take You can have
So
it.
the quality's so
It's
bad.
so bad.
It's so bad.
So bad.
That was off a Mac.
Yeah, we shot that on your Mac on your desktop.
That
right?
MacBook went through a lot. It did a lot. That MacBook started Dormtainment.
He was having fun.
So
man.
before we get into like any other the random topics of that we have, what are you doing now in your life? Like where are you at in these past years?
What happened after college?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, bro. So much happened. Cause like when we kind of like went our separate ways or whatever, like that was when my dad had passed. I actually, you and Emmanuel were the first people I saw after that happened.
Gotcha.
'Cause we were, or actually after I got back. Because we were in church. Remember when we used to like go to Mason's church? Yeah.
We can talk about that too. We want to talk about that time.
Mason's church, but yeah,
we can talk about No, I've made my peace with. I made my peace with my weirdness.
All right, so let's
go into it.
Yeah.
It was a bad church.
It was
man.
it was a bad.
And
church.
I say bad because of what he was preaching about. Like, I didn't go to church to be just hear about only money.
Yeah.
And to be judged, like, don't be wearing earrings and having tattoos while he got earrings and tattoos. And it was just, after a while, it just felt gimmicky to me. It didn't feel like church anymore. So that was my issue, and that's why I stopped going.
Yeah.
But I remember I did some work with them because you was working with them, and you hit me to do something. I did one. I can't remember what I did, but I don't know how you felt about it.
Yeah, I feel a different way about it now. Like, and look, I gotta say it, all due respect to Mason Betha, like no disrespect to him whatsoever. Like he definitely was like he was a big part of my like 20s and my life, and like I mean nothing but respect for them. But yeah, I don't necessarily agree, with the messaging. I don't think it's all about money. I don't, and not to. I don't think they think it's all about money either, but like that lens is just it distorts a lot of things. And it made life really hard for me.
Let me ask you this: how did you feel when he first went back to rapping?
Bro, I was excited
because it was so random. Because he went back to G Unit.
He did go back to G. That was so random.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I got to go to where the people are to save them. I was like, all right, that makes sense in a way. But I was like, I feel like that's just an excuse. But how did the church and how did you feel about, or at least how did you feel about it?
Oh man, yeah, I was excited because like the longer I stayed there, the more I actually got a chance to like get to know him and get to know a lot of the people there. And I was like, oh, these are really good people. They believe some weird things, but like these are some really good people here. And personally, just like getting to see him, like, because like I would come up to the church and I would do like assistant work and work in the office and stuff like that, and seeing like, oh, this man really has a gift for this. Like he, like, as a writer, one of the most incredible writers that has ever touched a pen, and like when you have that gift, you can't stop doing it. So he would just be like rapping and stuff like that while he was there. Like, I remember you and Maine got me into making beats, and I started like I kept going with it or whatever on that same busted Gateway desktop.
Yeah. You and that desktop went through a lot together,
bro. I would drag it down the road in a suitcase back when I didn't like that short period. I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
Like carrying the monitor and everything. And I made some beats and stuff, and he even rapped on a few of them. Like one was even gonna make the album that never came out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But like, yeah, he's got a gift, and I was excited to see that go out and see what happens with that. But a pioneer in terms of trying to do rap and gospel at the same time with that kind of status that he already had.
That's tough.
And it was weird. He made a lot of weird choices.
It's tough.
A lot of people left the church.
Yeah. I mean,
a lot of people came as a result of it. And he's still going through all that stuff.
It just goes to show you that if you got influence, you can do what you want.
I'm gonna hit the AC right quick.
Yeah. If you got influence, you can literally do what you want.
Whatever you want. Kanye won a Grammy off it.
Yeah, you can do what you want. It's like once you have influence, you take that power, and if you want to go into clothing, you go into clothing. If you want to go into gospel, you go into gospel. If you want to go into carpentry, go into carpentry. It don't matter. You got influence. Bro,
Bun B started Trill Burgers.
That's what,
on Instagram right now, making burgers.
You can do what you want, but that's what life is about, So, but yeah. So after college, after we kind of Because, and for those who are wondering, like, oh, why didn't everybody, stay together? I think it's just one of those things. You just grow and you kind of, not necessarily, well, your interests grow different directions, you know what I'm saying? But it was never like, oh, yeah, we don't talk to him anymore. It's just like, yeah, we go in different directions. Talk online. We, do what you do. So after, I guess, maybe 3, 4, or 5 years after college, where were you at? Did you move? Did you stay? Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed in Atlanta for a long time. Like I said, I went to that church for a while.
Yeah.
And eventually, once it became clear to me, I was like, oh, this is no longer for me.
Yeah.
All love and respect to them, but I got to go my different ways. That's when I actually started going to a different church because I was in a really religious phase for a lot of my 20s. So I started going to a different church. I found a different group of friends. Those are some really good people. Loved them to death. Started doing their small group and stuff, and it just really opened me up to I don't have to be this doesn't have to be so weird. I can have my faith and still live my life and stuff like that. And after that, I started getting that bug because I went to school for media arts and animation, had my first acting class when I was in animation classes because you got to be a good actor to be a good animator because you're literally just being the movement part of the character. And I got the bug again. Eventually, I started getting into post-production things. I went back to school because I dropped out of school for a year just to focus on that stuff. Dumbest decision I've ever made in my life. Bro, I was homeless for a little bit. I was sleeping in my car. It was so stupid.
Yeah. Listen, you got to go through it, though. It was a part of your story. You had to go through it.
Got to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So went back to school. Changed everything up. Finished at the top of my class, thankfully.
What school?
I went back to Art Institute.
Oh, you were nice.
And just finished up there. You actually went into the motion graphics program. You converted once they got it.
Because I first switched out of video game design, which I was in, went to some media, I forgot, and then I switched to the visual effects and motion graphics because it was new. Because that's the originally it was between that and video game design, but Art Institute didn't have it. They only had it in Miami. I didn't want to stay in Miami, so I came up to Atlanta.
Yeah. I couldn't. I decided I was like, oh, I think I want to do that, but it was too late in the game. I was already a junior. They're like, I talked to my career services advisor. He was like, nah, you're not allowed to do that. But if you want to study it on your own, if you want to you got to learn it by yourself. Yeah. If you do a good enough reel, we'll let you graduate and qualify. And I did.
All we needed was YouTube back then. Man, we'd have been so
but
far.
It was out. It just
no, I'm saying the resources that on man, what
YouTube University?
We could have
bro.
You could have saved so much money.
Nah, I'm not going to class.
Class?
I don't need a building. I need a screen.
I need a screen. That's it.
Because what's funny, I felt behind when I started college because yes, I always loved arts. But I didn't go to a art school in high school like some people that went to Arts Institute. I wasn't necessarily practicing my gifts like everyone else. So I felt kind of behind because you and Shadosha were the two most talented people I knew. I'm like, they already got these skills. They're not learning it. They just enhancing what they already got. So
and yes, his name is Shadosha.
Yeah, it was kind of intimidating. I think he living out here too. He was supposed to come one time.
Yeah.
I may have to find him again and try to get him on.
I didn't know how to spell it, so I couldn't find him.
Yeah, man. It's a spelling. He always wore a T-shirt on his head.
Yeah.
He was doing the Nick Cannon.
Them two were the most
Cannon.
artistic people I knew, so I was like, man, I got some work to do because I'm behind already. They came with skills already. I'm behind. So
that's incredible that you thought that because I had no idea. I always saw you as this man, when he makes a decision, he commits to that decision. And I was always impressed by I'm gonna switch you said you were gonna switch your major. You did. You started working. You did the whole thing. I was like, because ironically, when you said that, my high school that I went to was a trade high school. Charleston had 3 high schools kids could go to. One was a regular one, which was a catch-all. They had an art school, and then they had a trade. I tried to get into the art. They wouldn't let me into the art because I didn't have a portfolio or anything like that. I felt behind with those kids. But I went to the trade school for graphic communications.
That's cool.
I fell behind. I got some catching up to do. Cause everybody, even in class, when I got to class, I'm like, God damn, I was playing football.
Oh yeah, I felt the same way when I got the audio. Those motherfuckers in there that was like, yeah, man, I just created this sound design landscape. What? I just got here. But that's where I met E-Dot. The first day of class, I met him in there, and I knew he was another one. Like he was like, yeah, I do music. I'm from Indianapolis. I was like, oh, dope. What's there? I was like, I got to hear your stuff. As soon as I heard him, I said, oh yeah. This guy's good.
You just know who got it. Like,
like this guy.
First time Shadosha showed me something. First time he showed me, Markis showed me. I'm like, all right, these guys are talented.
Yeah, it's you just know certain things. But yeah, I want to jump into a couple. What's the time at?
45.
Oh, perfect. I want to jump to a couple of these topics and just kind of get you, because we have some fun on here real quick.
Pull it up.
But also speaking of E-Dot, he has just for, because we got to shout out the people that we love.
E-Dot, right?
Oh yeah,
that we love out here. He has a podcast, and I want to give y'all, because I know
Black Widow, right?
Yeah, Black Widow, but I think he might have switched, so I just want to make sure I give y'all the right thing. It's it's still Black Widow. And then he has also another podcast called Ignorant Philosophy. But Black Widow's really good. It's like a basic like erotic podcast, but his sound design has gotten crazy. He got like 3D sound, and you hear all type, like he's killing it on that end. So shout out to him. But yeah, let's look at this.
So I just want y'all to be careful. The scammers are getting a little more creative out there with their messaging. So I got a text a couple days ago. It said, did an alligator pull you into his swamp, or did you find health coverage? If neither happened, I'm here to help you find coverage.
Did an alligator pull you into his swamp, or do you need health coverage?
Now I was like, are they targeting people all from my Florida? Because I still got a Florida number.
Yeah.
So I was like, I grew up with alligators, so
yeah, that's fair.
It makes sense. It could have happened, but it didn't. And I was like, it just made me laugh. I'm like, this is the lengths they're going to. Man.
Yeah, no, they this text messages are getting out here. I get random texts sometimes that say, "Hey, Kenny, can you pick me up from the airport?" And sometimes if I'm bored, I'll be like, "Yeah, what time?" What time? And they'll say something like, "Is this Kenny?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they'll be like, "Okay, well, I would like to offer you something." So I'm like, "You don't want to offer me? Get out of here, you goddamn scam." Like, what are they doing? And I feel like none of this stuff, text message stuff, didn't happen until like the pandemic. Like, I didn't start receiving random text until like after that pandemic like period. I don't know what happened in there.
I can tell you what happened.
What?
Scammers had time to get on YouTube and learn how to scam.
I was like, okay, they got time to dive in.
Like, we all at home. Let me learn how to rip people off.
And scamming is so whack to me, because we say one of the most corny ass crimes is thieves, man. That shit is so.
You lack the ambition to get it yourself, so you got to steal from someone else's hard work. Like, I hate that.
That's trash.
I hate it.
Like, people, like, I've heard stories of like producers scamming other people. So that's still stealing stuff is just like it ain't it.
If you have the ambition to put in all the hard work to try to get away with it. Why are you doing an extra step?
Yeah, just work. Just work.
Just be creative with your marketing.
You obviously creative.
He's writing that person just wrote you like a radio ad.
Yeah, they did.
You just get pulled into a swamp, or you need health insurance.
Like, that's good. These ad service, they need stuff like this. You can be a creative.
My mom, while she was at my grandma's house, she would be answering the phone. It was a scam going around where people call old people and be like, "Hey, grandma, hey, grandpa," hoping they have like dementia or something.
Yeah.
They scam them. So my mom was hearing about it, so she finally picked up one day and it was like, "Hey, grandma," she like, "Let me play along." "Hey, who this? This your grandson?" They like, "You know me. Say my name," because they want you to say a name. And they're gonna be like, "That's them." And then so she said a name. You're like, "Yeah, that's me." And then my mom's like, "This is not a grandma. This is her daughter. Stop not playing on it. Stop calling my mom and trying to scam her, this and that." And they stayed on the line. So she's like, You do know that you going to hell for this, right? That's what my mom told her, and they were like, "Maybe."
Duh.
I'm cool with that. That's exactly what they said. They told her, maybe. I'm cool with that. And she like, "Why are you doing it?" "Because it's easy, man."
Damn.
I said,
golly.
someone to be that cold blooded,
Yeah.
sit on the phone and answer and be cool with this going to hell. Like,
you know why that reminds me of in the movie The Stranger. That's why The Stranger to this day is one of the creepiest movies because it's real life. Yeah. And I just remember them saying a line. Shout out to the writers for putting this in there. Towards the end when they stabbing the people down and these people are screaming, they like, why are you doing this? And they looked at him and said, because you was home. And I was like, God dang, dog.
That's the most terrible reason to be doing this to me. Because I was home.
See, one time I tried to stay home. Y'all come here trying to kill me.
Trying not to go to the club because I'm tired. I'm
trying to do better for my life.
I just got home from Whole Foods.
You seen Strangers?
Yeah.
That movie crazy.
They just came back from a party.
They just came from a party. That's funny. Let's look at this Trash Fits page.
So it's a page on Twitter called Trash Fits, and they just post people's trash fits.
You know, you be so mad if you see yourself on there. Like,
to me,
man.
it's the hair more than the fit in this one.
Okay.
Because I'm like, what's going on?
Wait, what that hair doing?
You just noticing the hair?
Yeah, no, I just looked up there.
I don't know what's going on. But above his neck. Below his neck, I wouldn't wear it, but it ain't the worst fit in the world.
The worst.
But that hair combo with the beard combo, the goatee combo.
He looked like, when you know on NBA 2K, when you going through hair, and you that's just, like they just landed there and left it there. He like one of them NBA 2K
He looked like
players.
he escaped the Amish community. And finally found his black family.
he walked into the barber, said, "Yo, I want my whole head to look like a waterfall, just from the top to the bottom.
Just drip it."
Here's the thing: I think he's the most tough guy to everyone in this picture because for him to be able to be allowed to wear that and no one like saying nothing to him,
middle finger.
And no one saying nothing to him, he the craziest one out of all of them.
Well, obviously, because if he's from an Amish community, they fight in the dark, so you don't want to fight with him.
There's a skill level that we don't have.
What?
It's a bunch of belts. It's a jacket made of belts.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was strips of bacon, dog. I was just got a pork jacket.
Nah, it looked like mummy cloth.
This nigga is wrapped in Cairo.
Cairo belt.
The most frustrating part about this is not the fact that he chose to use an accessory that goes around your waist on his whole upper half. It's the fact that he's buckled the top of it.
It's like, you don't have to do that.
You got to show the pictures. Like, all right, go to the next one.
Wait.
That's Kanye.
I thought that was a woman.
That's Kanye.
That can't be.
No, that look like
that's Kanye.
Dog, that shit.
Is that Kim?
No, that's Kanye. This is before the lipo.
Oh.
This dude, I remember when he went viral on Twitter, they were roasting him in his fits. But I think something off with him mentally. Like, you can see it.
Well, yeah, it's in the picture.
He think he killing it, too.
He do think he killing it. Wait, what? See, okay.
There's a lot going on.
See, here's the thing. I think why it's trash is because they're doing to it. It's like when you making a beat and you throw so much into the beat. If they would just, maybe put the jacket on with just a regular white shirt, maybe a plain white shirt.
It's the jeans for me. The jeans is bad.
Those style jeans are just just. Okay, this ain't
bad.
Crazy. That ain't crazy.
That ain't bad.
That ain't crazy. I mean,
that ain't. Yeah.
I mean, that ain't.
He didn't look funny. It ain't bad. That's his style. All right.
Well, all right.
That ain't the worst. That's like Art Institute.
And it's also
exactly.
First off, let me say something about it. This is Ed Sheeran, right? Mm-hmm. He has one of my favorite voices of this time. His voice is immaculate. But if you look at this man, you be like, "There's no way he's singing like this."
Because he look like a hobbit, like he in Lord of the Rings.
Esmina?
No, it ain't Smino.
I just looked up. It's Smino. Okay, it's the pants, man, and that belt.
Terrible. I wouldn't wear it. It ain't the worst. I've seen worse.
Let me tell you. Okay, let's stop right here real quick. I hate this fashion of these masks. I just don't like it. It's just I'm wearing a mask and like you're not really making a statement. You just looking stupid. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. I don't like this jacket.
You're talking about it, and that's what they want.
That's what they want.
Exactly.
It's always the pants.
And it's the collar.
It's always the pants.
That sharp ass Maybach Music emblem collar, dog.
He's wearing red because it stabbed him.
He looked like he looked like Lloyd Credit Union, not Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd.
He looked like Lloyd Credit Union, not Lloyd Banks.
G Unit Loans, nigga.
He looked like Lloyd Banks.
He do look like Lloyd Credit Union, though. That shit. That ain't it.
All right, one more. Give us one more.
One more. Wait.
He got basketball shorts on with a
With a
tuxedo
vest.
vest.
That vest looked like the you know those like cheap $1 like table covers.
It do look like that.
Jesus, come on, man.
Yeah. All right, we can end on ramen. Yeah, because that you don't need to be wearing that.
I never even ate that stuff. You think I'm gonna wear it?
You can't do. And they posing like they are murdering the scene.
What was the latest one? Go to the first one all the way up to the top. What's the all the way up there? What's the latest one they get? Oh, that was the latest.
No,
Go to media. Go to media.
That hair crazy, dog.
Okay, go down. Okay, yeah.
That hair on that first one, that's different.
Dog, what is that? Go back up. What is that? Click that.
He got all the wait, who is that? Oh, it's Atlanta? Is that Atlanta? What?
That's a lot of things, is what it is.
That's a lot of. That ain't Atlanta. That's a lot of.
You don't want your clothes. This nigga look like a comic.
What make it bad is
like his outfit come with bubble gum.
He posing like, yo, I'm killing this.
Yeah, they be posing like, yeah, I'm doing this.
That is bad.
I'll be honest with you. I generally want everybody to feel confident and love themselves.
Absolutely.
He should not.
he should not.
Oh yeah, this okay. So in New York, there's this latest trend where high school kids are riding on top of the train.
Like literally on top
You'll
of the
see
train.
right here. Just want you to see it.
Wait. Oh nah. Nah.
Now look,
this generation different.
I think as a parent, I'm not gonna be like a big yeller.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna yell at my kids if I ever catch them bullying people. That'll set me off on the yell.
Yeah.
If I see them disrespecting their mom, that'll probably set me off the yell. If I see my kid doing that, I'm going to fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm yelling.
Yeah.
And they gonna know I'm serious. Cause I don't yell like that.
Yeah.
I won't be yelling at them like that. So they gonna know I'm serious. Like that's one of the most idiotic things I can like. You can die.
You can die.
There's so many the possibilities of death. If it stopped to just all of a sudden, if it make a sharp turn and you fall, if y'all going through a tunnel now, you just never. What if it just stop in the tunnel and y'all can't like? It's so much stuff.
Okay, so dumb thing. I actually wanted to do that when I was so I had like a dumb Atlanta bucket list as a high schooler when I moved to Atlanta.
Because you were a high schooler.
I was a high school. I was like, okay, things I'm gonna do when I get to Atlanta. I'm gonna do the Fast and Furious thing. I'm gonna figure out a car situation. I'm gonna race. I wanted to do that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I wanted to tag something, like graffiti.
Okay,
graffiti
I get
something.
that. You're an artist. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Thank you. I also wanted to ride on top of a train.
Why?
See, and that's how far. I stopped there. I didn't think it through because I'm wise enough to know.
I want to know what made you think of it in the first place. Like, did you see someone doing it? You're like, I want to do that.
I think it was action movies.
Okay. All right. But you immediately stopped and was like, okay, that's probably not the best idea.
I rode MARTA and I was like, this is too.
It's enough going on inside the train.
Yeah. This is the danger I was seeking was inside.
See, because this is different. These people doing this to better their lives, try to get out of these countries when they be on top. The kids are doing it just for follows and social media, be cool, and a lot of them are followers, and they gonna die.
We live in an era where there are, I don't know if this generation of kids are bored. I genuinely don't know because, they doing NyQuil chicken, they making up new drugs. I'm just like, just live. Just do regular stuff. Like, I don't know. Go to a fucking amusement park. Ride a roller coaster.
They are at the amusement park on top of the train. But then they running and jumping
Yeah,
too.
they running and jumping. You not what's buddy name? Jason Statham. you not doing that. Stop.
007.
007. Like
007.
it's just
The Wolverine movie.
the Wolverine. All
Logan,
that.
yeah.
You're not
But he
doing-
can't die.
Yeah, he can't. That makes sense.
So it don't matter what he do.
His bones are a metal that can't be destroyed.
It's,
Yeah, I will ride on top of a train. But I can't die.
I can't die. Yeah.
Right into the top of it. Yeah, I'm secured. That's a seatbelt. They don't have that.
You know what? Wolverine is one of the hardest Marvel guys ever, and I don't know why, because he just has forks coming out of his hands. But that shit's amazing. I love that shit. And Logan, phenomenal movie.
He's about to
Chef's kiss.
play Wolverine in what, a Deadpool or something. They say he about to play
Hugh?
it.
He's coming
He
back.
come back. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
to play it in. What they say he gonna play it in?
Is it? It got to be maybe Deadpool. Then.
I think a Deadpool movie or something.
Yeah, damn, that's great.
That's
That'd
what
be-
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
That's hard.
Oh, man.
But
Logan
yeah,
was
stop, guys.
Don't do
Like,
that.
because here's the thing.
We was swag surfing. They subway surfing.
Yeah.
Two different things.
So I've reached a point in my life where like, so I need to do skydiving, right? I need to do it before I have kids because I'm wise enough that when I have kids, I'm not going to do it. Because if anything happens, I don't want my kids to grow up and be like, this nigga,
Then what you waiting for?
like, why you had to do it? I'm still not ready yet, but I need to do it before I have kids.
So you're not ready yet?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm fucking scared, but that's why I need to do it.
You gon'
That's why I need to do it.
That's the thing about skydiving. It's not scary.
It's not scary. It's gonna be
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to do
When
it.
I jumped out, I was scared. I was scared, but
But you
it was
gotta do it.
amazing.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's gonna be amazing.
Once the chute come out,
Oh, yeah.
it ain't scary no more.
Yeah, that's it. Now, if I do it, great. If I don't do it before I have kids, it's just not gonna happen. Unless I do it like how Will Smith did it when he did it with his. I mean,
Yeah.
if you do
It's
it
a
with
family event.
it's a family event. So if we all go, we all
Nobody's
go.
gonna be sad.
We all go together.
The funny thing about it, I know me. I'm gonna tell a joke as soon as we get to heaven. Boom. Guess we shouldn't have did that, y'all. Well, at least we all here. Let's go inside. Maybe they got it in here. You know
Yeah.
it'll be safer.
Hey, where the green juices in here? Let me.
Oh no, I can't die no more. Give me all the stuff I gave up. What the pork? What the beef? I'm eating terrible in here. What the fast food at?
Point me to McDonald's.
Point me to
'cause I'm about
McDonald's.
to eat all of that.
Let me get that heavenly quarter pounder. Let me get all
I'm
that.
eating terrible in heaven because
Y'all got
I'm
the
like, I can't.
McRib? Y'all got
I'm Wolverine in heaven.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't die no more. So I'm eating terrible. Why would I eat healthy in heaven?
That's
That don't
fine.
make sense.
Let me. Oh, the chips. Pull up what I sent you in the DM, Mike. So I seen this and I was like, I already said the Earth was burning slowly. It keeps going. It just keeps. So, company launches pussy flavored chips so millennials can get laid more. After tasting it, you will remember your wildest love adventures. Now, there's a few things with this. I think I left a comment up there that said that flavor gonna be on your fingers for some weeks. So, but it's a few things we got to break
Kenny's
down.
comment outdid your comment
What is it?
because he got 2,000 likes.
Oh, yeah.
You only got 18
He
likes.
said the chips better taste like water. That's funny.
They're gonna be salty.
They definitely gonna be salty. So pussy flavored chips. So let's stop here. Let's break this whole thing down. Pussy flavored chips. Which pussy?
That was my first
That's
question.
first.
That was my first thought. Who was the focus group?
Yeah, who?
How do you know I agree with your taste?
Yeah, and do you audition said pussy? Like, do you bring them in and say, "Hey, we're doing a new chip. I need to see the lips."
I'm gonna tell you what. Ron. Order back, and we'll eat them on here. We gotta try it. Order back.
We all got to eat the chip at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's do it. Order a bag, and we'll eat it on here.
Wait, I don't know if it said it launched yet. Did it?
Wait, go back out.
Uh,
Go to his thing. It says Chaz something. Chaz it. See in the picture under the source? No. You see his tag?
yeah. So here's the thing, though.
When is, okay, well, go.
Well, we'll have to Google it, but
yeah, Google it. See
so
what
that's
if it
so.
wears
Other thing is, so millennials can get laid more. Me eating chips has nothing to do with my game.
No. You overthinking it.
Okay.
At least, or I'm underthinking.
Okay, maybe. Or I don't know.
Lay's chips so they can get laid more. So just eating, he's being funny. You eating
maybe
the chip,
being
it's
funny.
like Lay's. It's a play off the Lay's.
I'm not mad at that.
That's what I took it as.
I'm not mad at that.
Cause I didn't take it. I'm not eating this chip and it's gonna get girls. So I took it as the funny pun.
You eat the chip, you blow on the girl's face. You smell that? Yeah. I gets pussy. What?
I mean, after the Subway thing, maybe it is a problem. Maybe they have nothing else going for them. I'm about to ride this train so I can get a date.
I get a date.
They only $10. Yeah,
so they're available.
Yeah.
They ship to EU and USA. Yeah, you got.
I'm a little worried. I don't know what's in this chip.
Yeah.
We gonna be able to look at the ingredients on the back.
Do they have the nutrition?
The ingredients on the back should say pussy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the description.
I want to know the woman though. I need to know
who was the example.
Who's the example? Also, I think they just bullshit. It's gonna taste like regular chips. That's why I truly,
Well, we gonna find out.
Truly think.
We gonna
But we're
find out.
gonna have to order them up. Chaz pussy flavor, 18 up for adults, for the hot ones.
We gotta get both. We gotta get the regular and the hot.
All bodies taste good.
That's not true.
That's
but-
definitely not true.
But
Like,
you can get the hot ones and get the regular ones.
I don't know if I want no hot pussy chips.
Get both. We gotta do it.
I don't think
You were supposed to get a
I
cereal
don't think people
too.
with pussies want a hot pussy.
But when it's worked up, it's warm.
I mean, yeah, it's warm, but I don't know if I want it in chip flavor.
Hold on, he saw that Drake story with when he put the hot
Oh,
sauce in it. He was like, that could be a chip.
All right, we're gonna have to order these up. We're gonna eat pussy live on here.
What was the cereal? You were supposed to get a
Oh,
cereal. or
the
something.
orange juice shit. The
Yeah,
orange
you're
juice.
supposed to do that. Get that too. You've been playing. You've been slacking. You bring up all these food
Listen,
stuff and
it's
don't ever
just-
bring it on here.
It's just a lot, man. It's
Next time you see something like this, save it and just have it ready.
And
You're
then
like,
just bust
he's like,
it
did
open."
y'all hear about this? So I ordered it for us. Let's try it. Come on, that would have been crazy.
All right, so I guess we got to order the pussy chips. Now here's the thing. I've tasted different flavors out here, and I prefer the water tasting kind. That's great. That's great. But ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of spice on there.
It's saucy.
Little bit.
It'd be salty.
You know what I'm
Some could
saying?
be
Look.
salty.
Just enough to be like, ooh.
Yeah, just like, all right. I like that. That's you. That's you.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you bite into one of these and automatically think about a girl? A certain
Now
girl
that'd be
above your
crazy.
head.
That'd be
Then
crazy.
you be like, all right, he on the side.
Yeah. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. But it don't really have it got a taste, but not a flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's more of like, oh, okay. Like when you go back to some place that you used to live,
Yeah.
and you like you feel that feeling of being there. Like
Yeah.
the weather out here is like so specific.
yeah.
You go back to Atlanta, it's so specific.
It's very specific, yeah.
I feel like that's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
it's a kind of specific feeling.
Gotcha.
But I don't taste anything.
Yeah, I get that.
When the
I get
flight
that.
lands,
I
you
just-
know?
Here's the thing. I want some girls to try it too,
Yeah.
because they know the taste better than us. Because when I'm done, I'm usually putting my finger in their mouth,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
taste and taking all that.
Absolutely.
Also, it's like you definitely know the taste.
And I guess this is the last thing about pussy before we move forward. So in high school, when niggas be like, smell my finger, dude. And you be like, oh, I smell like pussy. What's interesting to me is a lot of different women out here. But pussy smells like pussy.
It's different odors, it's different smells.
But there's an undertone where you're like, I know what that is.
and
You know when it's pussy.
That's what I'm like.
You know.
you know.
I don't think, oh, this is a different body part.
I know what that is.
And last time I thought about that was in the strip club. When I smelled a little hint, I was like, it's not bad. This was like,
This
it's just a nice little aroma.
little pheromone. Ain't nothing wrong with little pheromone.
Little pheromone.
Little
right
pheromone to turn you on. You know what I'm saying?
But it blew my mind the first time I smelled nothing.
Yeah. The first
That
time.
is wild.
Oh, yeah.
When you don't smell nothing.
That's fun. That's fun. I remember
yeah.
the first time that happened to me, I was going in on some fingers and doing all type of stuff. And, I was like, all right, I'm just going to have to do this. And I was like, it's like, what's going on here? Oh, okay. But she also ate very clean. and didn't drink and drank a lot of water. So I was like, all right.
And here's the thing: at this age, I'm past smelling my fingers.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Smell nothing.
I'm done with that.
More. That's college.
If it just happened, it just happened. But yeah, I don't need.
If you forget, you don't want to forget and wake up in the morning.
That's
that college stuff. No.
Yeah, that's that college stuff.
It's that college stuff. You forget. You fall asleep. You wake up in the morning, wiping your face. Because it cannot be a smell during the act, during all that. But once it dried up and hours went by.
Yeah. I mean, it's body. Yeah, body can smell. You know what I'm saying? So I
Maybe
get
that's what you should have did to wake me up.
That's funny.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Like, I can't be mad you woke up trying to fight me. I ain't trying to fight. I'm already sleepy. I ain't trying to fight you. I'm just want you to turn the alarm up.
Clearly nothing else was working.
He'd have woke up. Courtney. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I thought she was back.
I know, but I got some chips for you.
I got some chips. Had these chips. I guess before what time was where we at?
That was our last.
Okay,
topic.
cool. Yeah. Because I wasn't gonna talk about the babies, but we'll talk about. We'll leave off with you. So.
Anything you want to promote?
Where you at now in your life? Anything you want to promote? Anything you got going on? Or you out here living? Well, we said you was out here dogs.
Oh my God, those dogs, bro.
He is scared right now. He don't know what them dogs
I don't know what them dogs. Bro, this is how I woke up at 6:30, and this is how I woke up for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm like sleeping. And I'm still kind of on Atlanta time, so it's like a light sleep.
No way.
No way.
Okay. There's a lot of evidence against me on
it's a medium sleep.
All right, I'll give you that. One push will get me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The most blood curdling dog cry. With the gurgle and everything.
God.
And I'm like, yo, I run out and it's just them looking at me.
That's it.
Because they're fighting. They're play fighting. But it sounds like
they're genuinely like.
What type of dogs?
So one of them's like a Chihuahua-y mix, kind of, but it's basically a Chihuahua.
Yeah,
a little
small dog.
Aggressive. They always aggressive.
I'm not here for it. And then the other one, I don't know what kind of dog. So you remember that movie, The Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's my favorite director.
Yeah.
Take that head and put that on the smallest dog possible.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, what type of dog is that? It's a fox dog?
Is that a Shih Tzu? You know, Shih Tzu?
It's clearly like a blend that should have never happened because the dog knows it's too short.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
And she also has 2 cats.
Oh God, it's a pet. It's a pet emporium in there.
I sit down. They all gather. I feel like Jesus in the woods.
Gotcha.
Like about to do a sermon.
Cats are just so sneaky, man. They just so like vigilant. They're like ninjas. Like, I'm not gonna lie, their movement is cool as fuck. Mm-hmm. But I don't need it in my house necessarily. Like, kittens be cool. I fuck with the kitten. They like look. They want to play.
They act like dogs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Once they grow up, then they
assholes.
You know what it is? Basically, in college, when you go to college, girls is 18, they be in the club sweating, shaking ass, getting crazy. So when they turn 21, they just standing. Dress. That's what adult cats are.
Yeah.
Kittens are.
They follow the same type of pussy.
Kids.
Yeah, I get it.
She has this couch with like a bit of about a 4-inch like ledge basically in the back of it or whatever. You could sit a full drink on there and not worry about it.
Gotcha.
4 inch, or you sure it's not like 5, 4.5?
Well, I'll get back with you. I'll get the measuring tape and check it out. Y'all don't know inches? Like I learned this.
I know inches.
Gay.
Jacob knew inches.
Jacob
was trying to get more inches.
Jacob was unsatisfied with his inches.
Oh yeah, you couldn't sit you could drink on his inches.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. That's gonna fall off.
All right.
Yo, this ledge. I'm sitting back on the couch. Every now I'm watching TV or whatever. The dogs are finally settled. They're chill.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I get this feeling in the air. It feels almost like the wind is blowing, but I'm inside the house.
Yeah.
The wind. And then hits me in the back of my head. The cat has leaped and jumped and then thrown its head in the back of my head because it's mad that I haven't pet it in a while.
See, nah, man.
I've never been headbutt by a cat before.
And the thing about cats is you'll be if we sitting if we had a cat in here, we probably wouldn't see it for a while, and then it'll just, and you'd be like, what the fuck? and they quiet. Like that's why they did a great job with Black Panther and all that stuff. Because I remember when they first showed Black Panther in Avengers Civil War, when he landed, you just didn't hear nothing. He was like, pop. And then I was like, oh, that shit is hard. Like he is just moving. That shit, and that's cats really be moving like that. That shit is wild. But yeah, before we get out of here, man, first off, thank you for sliding through, man. It's cool, man. I'm glad you alive and well out here, man, doing great things. If you want to promote your IG or anything you got going on, feel free to do all that. Yeah, if you have anything you want.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. I mean, you can follow me on IG. I guess I'll give it to y'all because my name is spelled weird, but it's M Gallashaw. I'm on there. You'll see me.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description. So yeah,
awesome. I'm just acting. I'm a fellow actor in Atlanta. I do a lot of improv comedy at a number of the theaters out there.
Nice.
And I'm starting to get back into stand up. So
gotcha.
You can probably see me at Village Theater, Dynamic El Dorado. These are all Atlanta theaters. So if you're ever out there, come check me out.
On that note, I want to say, so we just wrapped a 4-show play, and it's all comedy scenes, right? I want to say last night's show, phenomenal. Like, because we just, once you've been doing theater or doing something, like, I low-key might have a little bit of a bug now, because that shit was like, we used to Dormtainment, we used to be on show doing stuff, and you get kind of addicted to that, like that live feeling, and especially when the crowd is in it.
It was better than the one we came to.
That one was that show, and this show was probably the best one. And that shit was like, because we broke character because one of the guys, he threw an improv line in there. And when you try to hold a laugh because you're trying to stay in character, and I heard somebody in the crowd say, "All right, y'all, hold it," and it was just great energy. But like, I felt like I caught a little bit of a bug, so I was like, man, I need to tap into like Groundlings or Second City or UC, like just get back into some more improv, or come to Atlanta, come to Atlanta, do some shit out there, like that'd be great. But yeah, I think it's fun. I think I want to dive more into it. But I start thinking about like Broadway, how they be on the road for months.
Broadway and basically like they're Olympian athletes. They can do 8 shows and 8 shows a week.
That's
they're like
lot.
Blowing their voice out or whatever.
That's a lot.
Dancing.
Like doing the one show one night for these 2 weekends, I was like, niggas be doing this on a day. Like this shit is a lot. Of course, when you know the material, but you got to be out there projecting and moving around and like that shit.
That's why they say you gotta love it.
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. Because then, and also my portion of the play is only like 20, 25 minutes. They be out there for about an hour or 2 just going in. So yeah, it's different. But for sure, I'm gonna have to come peep some stuff in Atlanta. But guys, make sure you follow Markis, tap in with him. Also, again, fill out the survey if you want to go travel. Don't nobody hit us up and say, when y'all gonna travel again, we want to go. I don't want to hear it. All right, this the time. All right, we would love to have you guys, love to host you guys. Once again, once the link drops, we're gonna have a pre-sale, and then we're gonna have a regular sale, and we have payment plans. You got plenty of time. All right, this the time to start saving. It's gonna be in the spring. I ain't mad if y'all pick somewhere warm either. You know what I'm saying? Pick somewhere nice and warm. That'd be cool. But I want
to go to Antarctica. I guess we.
If you got to go to Antarctica,
it's gonna be crazy.
Ain't nobody gonna pick it. But if y'all did,
that'd be wild.
That'd be wild. But like Iceland would be dope too. Iceland, Greenland, whatever. We down for whatever is what we saying.
In the United States.
Not United States.
We good.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. Shout out Mike Mendez. Shout out Cam. Shout out Markis. Shout out Emmanuel and his commanders.
We took a commanding lead on that.
And we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Yeah.